This the year I make my ways. This the year of ventilate. Lately my small cycle chains. Burn the grass, too many snakes. Down with shallow escapades. Fuck your lemons, I want lemonade.
Holy shit.
Quick deductible like I'm mad at dude. When the shovel is hitting, the shovel's hitting. I fucking the Apple Argo don't play. Wait, can I figure? I probably just gotta shoot this a little tighter. Alright, I'm good to go.
None of them do.
What's up?
The Spotty Algo's nuts too.
Dude, it's fucking. It's because you could tell there's been an improvement with the Apple Music one, because it's like when I play Lantz Radio, when I play Lantz Radio, I get a mix of all different genres and then new shit, and then it's all intertwined together, and it's just like I'll be listening to the shit I recognize, then it hits me with the shit I don't recognize. I was like, what's this? Add it, and then it goes back to some other shit. Dude, I was going from like Spanish to English to fucking like UK like shit. It was like fucking. It's eclectic, dog. It's eclectic.
Yeah, it's dope. Ladies and gentlemen, we did not get a new Drake album. However, it is episode 176 of the BanterHeads. What the fuck is good? I guess, yeah, last episode of August, technically. This year's speeding on by.
Yeah, I just realized that. Damn. Yeah, I was with Nick yesterday, and Nick was like so sad. I've never seen him sadder. About Drake, he was just, he was playing Marvin's Room, just crying, and I was like,
how could he not?
I was trying to console him, but he was just like, dude, you wouldn't understand. You're not a fan like that.
It was on his studio. I was like, dude, it's on his studio.
It's on his website. It's on the walls. I see him everywhere.
I'm surprised it's not on our studio. Imagine someone came and drew it here overnight.
That would be nuts.
Oh my God, he's dropping, and he drops it tonight.
You know how Kanye, for I think it was Yeezus, would do like the projectors on the buildings?
Oh yeah, that was.
What if it was like Bansky drawings of the fucking dog on different buildings across the world? Dude, that would be nuts.
No, the key is Drake's not dropping until we get 15 different billboards in the random cities, like for all the pups, and then it's like some young dude from like New Orleans or something like that. It's gonna be some weird shit.
Yeah, I saw a tweet today that said Kanye's working on music, and that he could be dropping soon.
Oh my God, aren't you the one who was like, the second Kanye drops, I'm running to it?
I said that people would forget and just listen to the album. That was my take, and I don't know. 100%
I don't think it would
it.
be forget as in like a goldfish memory, like forget. I think people just like don't care, right? Wouldn't that be it?
I mean, that's kind of like the same thing. Like, no, it's just like, dude, people at the time were like, we can't fuck with Kanye with anything, he just needs to be ostracized. And it's like, dude, if he drops some music right now, you're gonna listen to it, and that's just what it is. Mean, like,
if you're already in a position where you're not listening to Kanye whatsoever, like you can't stomach listening to one of his old songs.
That's
right,
different.
Maybe not. I know some obviously people feel differently, However, me, I could listen to Devil in a New Dress and vibe at this point in my life. And I don't think I don't think there's anything wrong with that, and I don't think that there's anything anti-Semitic about it. I think it's completely fine, just like listening to Jay Electronica.
Well, that was a crazier take for sure. You should be canceled for that.
Shut up, Jay Elec's is chilling.
Did you follow up with what happened with Jay Electronica? Because he had that verse on the No Name album, right?
He just talks about. Oh no, I didn't hear that, but I know that in the past he's definitely made a lot of allusions that some Jewish people weren't happy with. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, a couple of weeks ago, he
said it again. He goes.
I didn't look into it, but I just saw a tweet because
sounds about right.
Whatever.
So wow, so I actually cooked up a super hot take without even realizing it, and I honestly like it better that way because it makes me look like a little more brash.
Yeah, Nick's just off the handle today. Drake didn't drop. Nick doesn't give a fuck.
I don't know, man. I just hope personally. Fuck it. I mean, with where rap is right now, Drake drop. We're gonna consume the fuck out of it. It's gonna fucking go quadruple platinum or whatever the fuck, and have 1 billion listens on Spotify in like a week. But
Oh, the trap number, it was 160. I said it was 140. It was 160 in its fourth week.
This fourth week. Yeah, that's pretty fucking dope. I mean, it definitely.
It's still number one.
What, it's close to $1 million, then, right? Or it's close to $1 billion. Must be. Something like 7
It's
or
probably
8.
close. It's probably close. Yeah, it's probably close.
So good for him.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Sure.
Definitely found myself going back to certain tracks. Again, I was right that I'm not going to listen to it all the way through too often. But I'll shuffle it. And honestly, I know that that's something I normally wouldn't do with albums. Usually I like to listen to them start to finish. But I feel like with this album, it's so long that it's kind of like, oh, I might just want to listen to it for 30 minutes and not it be the beginning every time. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
just shuffle around, pick a track, this, that, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm hyped for the next project. I mean, dude, honestly, the past couple of weeks have been like really dope in terms of music. I've been listening to a bunch of different shit. The Toro project was dope. I listened to that on the way over to the arena. On the way back, I heard the Burna Boy. Both projects were fucking great. Karol G put out like a Big Shota season remix type thing to Mañana Es Bonito or some shit. You know, that shit was good. Music's been cool, man. I've been fucking with music, you know. And I've been fucking driving a lot lately, so
yeah, I get that.
I'm like bumping music, you know.
Yeah, I'm in my fantasy football season draft era. So my minutes. So there's this thing called Airbuds, and it's basically like
my favorite movie.
Yeah, it's it's very similarly exciting and fun as the Airbud movies. No, it's basically I mean, first of all, I know Apple Music has, if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, it'll show if someone's listened to a project or something from your group. But this, it's like an aggregate. It's like, so it'll have, you can connect your Apple Music. I connect my Spotify, and you could like always go and like look at what someone's been listening to, shit like that.
Is this an app?
Yeah.
Oh,
Airbuds.
Okay.
So the key is, I mean, obviously it's not like public. It's just invite only type shit. Yeah. But yeah, I've been number one of me and it's only like 5 people I have on there, but I've been number one minutes wise every week until this week for the first time in like literally 3 or 4 months.
Minutes wise meaning you listen to the most music?
Yeah, like total minutes listened. Nice. Not that it's a statistic that really holds any weight. It's 1 out of 5.
All right,
it's just
Kareem.
a trend.
All right. Guess what? You got surpassed. Who's LeBron? Name drop who's LeBron in your group.
We're going to see on Spotify end of the year. The thing is, it is a sample from January 1st to October 31st. That's Spotify's Wrapped season. Whereas Apple, you can kind of just access your Apple info on replay like at all times. You can go now.
The playlist is updated weekly, I think,
and it's gonna show you. Yeah. Whereas I kind of do like the suspense of the Spotify one. Like, yeah, you could always go search up your stats or whatever for a certain period or yada yada.
Dude,
but
that's just like their best marketing scheme ever.
Oh, 100%. But the thing is, it actually is like fun. Like, as someone who's on the Spotify side,
no, I get it,
it's genuinely fun. It comes and they bring it all to you. You don't have to go out of your way for it. It's just there, and it's all these cool, intricate stats. However, which leads me to my point of, you remember who my number 1 artist was last year? Do you?
No.
Leon Bridges, bro. So thank you.
He was number 1?
Yeah. So ladies and gentlemen, I just want to give a serious thanks to Lance taking me out to the
number 1.
To my number 1 artist on Spotify's concert last night.
Name someone else who's done that for you, Nick.
That is textbook. I was trying to contain my excitement so I didn't look like a goober.
I wish I had my shades on me. I would have been like,
oh, really?
Number 1.
So this would be like if all of a sudden I go, Lance, I brought it all together. I got us Drake tickets.
Floor.
How did you get these? Don't ask any questions.
And we're just staring at the wall like, is he coming? Is he coming? He's coming. Drake!
But we don't actually get to see him because we're at the bottom, right? We're under the cube. We're at the floor, but we're under him. Actually.
Yeah. It's so tall. the fucking screen is so tall. It's like he's on a fucking building.
They're like, oh, by the way, it says like Drake floor, and I'm like, oh my god, why is it $80? And we cop it, and it's just like the most obstructed view ever.
How funny would it be if they just like made you stare at the wall?
Yeah.
And it's just like LEDs in your face.
Or they do like a timeout. They like take you to the back and they're like, okay, sit in this room for an hour, and then we'll let you watch Drake for the end, wherever you want, actually.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you know when I texted you what it was about, or no? Did you have like a clue, or no?
I low-key was hoping, just because I knew it was that day.
Yeah. Okay.
But I wasn't like you
didn't know for sure.
If I missed the concert, like I wouldn't have been like down in the dumps or anything. You know what I mean?
But it's
like,
your number one artist.
I would have been a little disappointed in myself for not planning ahead better. Kind of like don't get me wrong, Dominic Fike is definitely not a top 5 artist for me by any stretch of the word, but I do fuck with him pretty heavy.
That concert was great, man.
I do kind of wish in hindsight I went to that. But besides that, yeah, I mean, no, the thing was, like, last year, I think it was like September or something, that Leon Bridges went to Jacksonville, and I missed that. And I was
but that's a far drive.
It's far, and I didn't have anyone who was like remotely down to do that with me.
Yeah.
The fact that beat me up, you know, was definitely necessary.
Dude, like, the only time I thought about doing a drive like that for a single concert, not festival, was Kenny in Orlando. I was like, dude, if I get approved, I'm definitely pulling the drive.
Yeah. I mean, if it's someone like that level, yeah. And honestly, do I love Leon Bridges? Yes, but I don't know that I would drive to Jacksonville alone for him.
Yeah. That's what I was
not saying
preparing
a lot,
to do.
Yeah, that's not saying a lot. I think maybe Orlando, if it was like at a cooler venue or something, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But to just go to some random like place in Jacksonville, I guess it's their amphitheater actually. It's probably like their FPL or something like that.
I don't know the venues.
But I did like
up there.
I did like Hard Rock Holly. That was my first time going to a show there. I think cool. The reason is usually it's, you know, more older, like more of like your OG hard rock type artists, but
yeah, it depends. I mean, dude, the crowd just depends on the artist, because like, dude, for Louis Thompson, it was like super young, you know, but obviously for Leon it was older, and I've seen it be like old.
Oh my god,
know?
dude, Leon, like, our crowd was what the hell was that?
It was fucking strange. We had a bunch of old ladies behind us going crazy for the boy, like.
Dude, there was some. They
were ready to make it pop for Leon.
There was mid-30s, super horny fucking girls right behind us.
Horny as fuck.
I'm honestly super glad that I was just like, I was in my head. I was just like, I don't even want to turn around and look at them at all, because I don't even want to I don't want to know who's there like moaning. After every song.
Fucking grinding their pussy in the back of my head.
You know, like, not that I would have ever been like. But it kind of, part of me, with as much of a Leon Bridges fan as I am, part of me wanted to be like, so who's trying to go fuck to Leon Bridges tonight? And just see what the answer was going to be. But it would have been for fun. It wouldn't have been like...
Yeah, you see, I think you could have only pulled that off if you were wearing a cowboy hat.
I know. I was thinking that too. That's why I was so jealous about the two dudes. Dude, there's two guys, both 40s up.
No. The dude in front of us must have been in his 30s, maybe late 20s.
No, there's no way.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, late 20s wasn't going like that and filming the girl next to him.
We're late 20s.
Exactly. He
I feel like that's
for us.
Because he was a fucking goober.
Because he was wearing the V and the hat. Is that why?
Was he also wearing a V?
I think he had a little V. Like, he was giving me.
It wasn't a big V.
But come on, bro.
Okay.
What late 20s dude do you know going the wrong row?
He was wasted.
That was so funny. He's going through the wrong row. The one of thick Judge Judy in it.
Dude, it was so funny. So he's there with his girl. He leaves to, I don't know, get another fucking alcoholic beverage.
He missed like Leon's best song. And then he comes back.
He's coming back and he's going into the row in front of his actual row. So he's in the wrong row. And it's not like you get to the end of the row and then you could just make a little U-turn. Like, it's cut off.
It's cut. And and this isn't a venue like where you're like, oh, fuck it, let me just go in the seats here.
This isn't Dolphin Stadium, you know.
This is, I think you could even do that at like any sports place.
You can do it at Marlins Park for sure.
I think the only one you can't do it at is... I think the Panthers. I would do it at the Heated in the right area.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna do
depends
it in the
on the area.
Row or something.
It
but if
depends
I'm
on the
up
area.
there at 27 or something, I'd be like, fuck it.
Perhaps. Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. Maybe.
Definitely not at what's the other one? The Fillmore. Definitely not at the Fillmore.
Fuck no, definitely not.
So
at
it was
the
just
Fillmore.
super awkward. I don't know why he did
so
that.
he's like, He's like moving in. He's like one seat deep, and his girlfriend is already like, babe, you're in the wrong row. Like
She's
trying to get his attention.
And
the dude's just like double fisting, you know, moving, and now he's like 5 seats in the row deep, and
how do you not notice it's not the same people?
Yeah, I know, right? And then he finally like notices his chick waving at him, being like, "Yo, moron, you're in the fucking wrong row." Point. And he's like,
"He's 7-8 seats deep." Oh, it was just like this big, and then
it's fucking hilarious, dude. It's so funny.
No, but then I noticed the older one. There was a 45-50 in there in the middle.
You're talking about the one that was like in the like VIP booth, right? Yeah.
Something like that.
That's where Mike Tyson went. Yeah.
But now we know
he was like a big dude.
If you're wearing a hat like that, I don't think I've seen someone wear a hat like that alone. I think they always have some type of.
They're always drowning in puss.
It's crazy.
Getting some strange, you know.
But now we know. I think I'm waiting. I think I gotta turn like 30 for me to get that hat. Yeah. And then that's when it's like. This is the prime of my life.
Dude, that drunk dude, he had the feather in the hat. That's like...
Yeah, he had the feather in the hat. And then, but
that was kind of gangster.
But you loved low V-neck Lord Farquaad. He was like a tall Lord Farquaad. But
he was like a Lord Farquaad if you could stretch them out. Yeah. And put like white jeans on him.
And white hair.
Yeah.
It was kind of like a George Washington look or something.
No, it gave me Ron White, but like a little darker. You know? Like, he had flow. Like... No lie, he had fucking flow.
You liked it?
It was impressive. The dude was old as fuck with like...
And he had a bitch
with like luxurious hair, you know? I was like, dude, if I could have hair like that when I'm that dude's age, I'm chilling, you know?
Yeah, it was wild.
But this dude was wearing the deepest cut
it was
shirt
obnoxious.
I've ever seen.
He looked like a Ed Hardy dude from the back. And not like the designer Ed Hardy, like fucking Playboy Cardi, like now all of a sudden likes Ed Hardy. No, I'm talking about the OG Ed Hardy dude where they're wearing like super tight white pants, like just like a pair of like Macy's shoes or something, you know? and like some type of bracelet, not a watch, a bracelet.
Yeah, like a leather bracelet.
Something like that.
Yeah, that's kind of like wide.
And he was definitely just not wearing the hat that night, but most nights he wears that hat.
The cowboy hat.
The cowboy or the fuge. Like one of those it doesn't always have to be. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's why I liked the Cowboys' choice was it wasn't like your OG, like he wasn't like at a country show. Yeah. He was like
it was like modern.
Kind of fugey.
Yeah, it was. Dude, that dude's V-neck shirt was so deep, I swore I saw his belly button. It was crazy. It was crazy.
But he was kind of like happy about it.
It was almost like a swimsuit.
He's like a one check this happy trail. I'm 48, by the way. He just openly says that.
I'm 48. Yeah.
No, Hard Rock. Yeah, see, I always noticed this is my first time going to a concert at Hard Rock Hollywood, but for those of you who aren't Miami's people, it's the Guitar Hotel. There's a bunch of fucking shit there. Yep. There's casinos. There's Dare nightclub, which I've been to. There's Dare Day Club, which I've been to. So I've completed the trifecta. I always see drunk retards over there, and I honestly love it. Like, but I don't like it in the moment. I like it like after.
I mean,
I like thinking back
I'm cool with it as long as it's a wave from me.
Yeah. But one thing that really turned me off was the 12 cigarettes.
I loved it. I felt like I was like
cigarettes inside the casino. I guess that must be a policy. I'm not a gambler. So
I felt like I was in Casino the movie.
Yeah, right. Something like that. I was like, who's gonna come out from the back and tell us we're cheating?
I'm about to put fucking a couple dollars in the slots and win big.
We should have done it. We should have done it. You know what? Fuck. If we had just gambled a little, Drake would have dropped last night.
Either Drake would have dropped or we'd both be millionaires right now.
Something like that. Yeah, we're getting something.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Let's talk about Leon, though, dude.
Oh,
We haven't even talked about Leon. We've talked about everything but Leon.
This is why.
Yeah.
But this is exactly why I'm down to take you to anything just because of that. Because that one time we went to Troy Boy, the concert, we had all these weird stories to tell.
Oh, the DJ Fresh, right? Yeah. No, I mean, dude, it's just that, like, dude, the human population is just crazy. Like,
It's always so interesting, man.
Dude, in a couple of years,
we're just there
planet
sober,
is
laughing
fucked.
our asses off, like
Yeah.
just looking at our phones and then talking shit about people. It's kind of fun.
Because the best is when you're just like watching the show, something like captures your attention. That's not part of the show
Yeah, like
at all. And you just go.
Yo, the old lady
What
who
is
we
this
were
guy
saying
doing?
is a Republican. She has a huge ass, something like that.
Caked up.
I
Oh
couldn't
my
believe it.
God. Judge Booty.
I was like, wait, they let her out like that? Like her man
dude,
let her out
you
like
know
that?
she got the retirement home going crazy,
Fuck,
bro.
bro. This is why I think the most profitable thing is going to be a pool boy service. That it just needs to happen. It's an erotic pool boy service where you go in the back.
At a retirement
you put on
home, or
something- it doesn't.
or
even
just
be
like a
specifically
service,
at
like a massage spa.
service, but it's like it's not like sexual, but it's kind of like like a shirtless.
It
thing
gets you
where it's
horny
like a
though.
little
It definitely
rub.
gets you horny.
It's an erotic thing.
Yeah. You could come.
Maybe
Perhaps.
a few times.
It's kind of frowned upon, but it happens.
Yeah.
You know?
We won't laugh at you.
Yeah,
or anything.
we
but
guys
it's just
be like,
this
here's a
band with like shirtless dudes, and then it says something like, "It's only erotic if you make it erotic." And then that's it. They just clean. They actually do the pool service. That's the thing. They learn the pool
they do
service.
clean
they
the
do
pool.
it. They put
They
some
do
like
clean the
pump
pool.
up the jam type music on, and like strip a little bit, and then
Yeah,
they
yeah.
give you a back rub at the end.
Yeah, and if you're younger, they'll put on modern jam. You know?
Yeah. They'll play Travis for you.
Yeah, they'll
too.
play Trav.
Or maybe perhaps old Drake, something like that. That's what he'll do for like the 40s, 50s.
Yeah.
He'll put old Drake
Yeah, like best I ever had. Yeah.
on loop. But no, Leon was fucking fantastic. His voice is
man.
something else.
Mike was on. Mike was fucking on. His band, just like the total ensemble of it was fucking
that was
impressive.
a lot of fun. The fucking background singers.
Dude, that chick, I wish I could remember her name. She was incredible, bro.
She
I'm not gonna say she stole the show, but in terms of like the people that were part of the band, she was obviously
she was a highlight.
she got the loudest ovation. Like
of course,
Yeah.
and also what was that other one? That song. So they have the
drummer
song
was
with
the
Odessa.
drummer was on point. Yeah.
The drummer's on point. The guitarist too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he has that song with Odessa, and like I've always loved the song. And what makes me, and this is as a Leon Bridges like stan, what makes me love the song is that other part where it's not him. You know what I mean?
that she
And to
filled in
hear
for,
it,
right?
Bro,
Yeah,
oh my
yeah.
God, it was her and his like best friend or whatever who was the other singer, and they were like harmonizing on it. Oh,
I
dude,
know,
that
yeah,
shit
that
absolutely
was-
made me nut.
That was crazy. Very, very impressive show. I mean, dude, like the lights were cool.
Yeah,
It was
that's
sometimes
what-
where like the color palettes would mix in beautifully, you know, and I was like, oh, this is
100%.
like it wasn't over the top in terms of production, but the vibes were like
it was very
you know.
intentional, like the whole like sometimes it would
Yeah.
be bright and then it would go like dark for like a couple tracks,
and then the lights would be flashing and shit, like yeah,
and
It was-
honestly, and I've always kind of known he's kind of like a gender bender, or my bad, a genre bender. But
I was about to comment on that. That's so funny.
But dude, he was like he did like 6 genres last night, like
yeah, he did like rock and roll, R&B, soul, like
blues,
pop,
fucking,
blues, yeah. For sure,
and like
dude.
old school. That's what
Yeah.
honestly, that's what I always loved about him is his more new stuff isn't as old school vibes, but it has that like it just has something to it, some heart to it that
Has
a
a
lot
soul.
of music
Has soul.
like these days is missing sometimes. You
Dude, I knew that motherfucker was gonna go out there and fuck shit up as soon as I saw his pants.
No,
That
the whole
motherfucker
fit.
was wearing bell bottoms.
know? The whole fit. He's like a Texas like.
Dude, if you're a grown ass man and you're wearing bell bottoms with cowboy boots and a fucking big ass belt buckle, you're going to fuck shit
and
up.
the Kodak hair, like, and I think some
Yeah.
nights he might wear the hat too.
Oh wow. Oh no, the YSL glasses? I think they were YSL.
Those were sexy as fuck.
They were sick. No,
Yeah,
the
no,
style
and the
was-
pinky ring.
The pinky ring. Yeah, that shit that shit was cool. I fucked with the pinky ring.
Yeah, I'm
It
glad
was-
because I always knew dude. I mean, if you listen to any of his songs, you could tell right away that his voice is fucking insane. But to hear it live and just it genuinely sounds like
Yeah.
so raw and like just like it does on the fucking music. It's fucking epic.
Yeah, when bro, when it's like that and then it just mixes in and there's no like background vocals. It's just
Yeah,
like,
exactly. Just boom, straight.
Yeah.
It's the type of shit that you live for, you know, as far as like
Yeah.
live performers like that. Like it's so rare, but it's fucking awesome. I mean, shit, it's been a while since I've seen a live performer kind of like in the Blood Orange vein. I mean, Krogman's great, but they're not like vocalists or anything. Like,
yeah, when he said something about like, oh, I hope you like leave the show feeling inspired. Remember that little like speech he went on? I was like, dude. I was like,
he's like putting on
that resonated with me
letting
for
your
sure.
like strengths and weaknesses on display. Like he seems like he just seems like a cool energy that like not a lot of people bring to it. So that's fucking fire.
More people should definitely know about him.
But since he is definitely he's gonna be the GOAT old head in like 15, 20 years, but he's not an old head yet. However, there are some old heads that you're shooting this weekend.
No, but let's talk about the old head from tonight. This needs to be addressed right now.
I can tell you were like
no
holding back,
dude.
Well, first of all, Earth, Wind, and Fire you did do, right?
Yeah. Earth, Wind, and Fire was cool. Fortunately, I did not get to see September because obviously they saved that.
That was the best part of their Oki set. For
yeah,
sure.
I mean,
but come on, I'm sorry, they're cool, they're great. We've all heard September a million times, and I've heard
but it is like one of the greatest songs ever.
Oh yeah,
like,
100%. Hearing it live is beautiful, but they're just a little too.
It was old now, you know.
Well, yeah, no, 100%.
And I think not all the members are there. I'm pretty sure some have passed away.
Yeah, but they still have a lot. But
they performed well. It was fun. They performed a song that I recognize and I guess can't remember the name of. So that was cool. But dude, Lionel, bro. Dude, okay, I took a video of it and like I just got to show you his entrance before like just so you can know what the fuck we're dealing with. You know, it's one of those. It's dude, it's so like. Oh wait. So it goes through like a fucking montage on the screen and shit, going like showing his Grammys, just through the years, right? And I had already seen it on YouTube, so I didn't care about recording that part, right?
Yeah.
He's right there, but you can't really see him yet if you're not paying attention. I'm on a stool, the stool that I told you about. Wait.
The stool I told you about.
He enters with hello. And it's just like the platform is right. Oh, bro, nah, dude.
Oh my god.
And the crowd's like already like singing along with him.
It's like kind of like this heaven vibe. He's up there in the clouds.
No, the lighting, it's crazy. So he's going through the first verse, and he's like, "Sing with me," right? Like real nonchalantly, right there. Look. Help me now. The entire arena. The entire arena is singing the chorus. And dude, this isn't a song that came out yesterday. This is a song that came out in 1983.
Like 40, 50 years ago.
40, 50 years ago. All these people are old as shit. No disrespect.
Oh, no. But, well, they had to have been. I wouldn't have been on the spot ready to say everything.
Yeah. No, they're so old, right? Oh, no. This isn't a diss. But, dude, they didn't miss a beat,
like,
bro.
That's just
and it
like
was
a
just
real
all, like,
heavy part of their like
harmony. And you could tell this like Lionel and this song play like a huge part in like their life and shit. And dude, I'm becoming emotional just talking about it right now.
You singing a song from Take Care in like 30 or 40 years.
I swear to God, I almost cried. I'm not playing. Dude,
you looked around and you're like, this is
I did.
real.
I was like, dude, this is different. This is like powerful, bro. Like I'm about to cry talking about it. I'm trying not to cry. I swear to God. Dude.
I know, I can account. Lance definitely has goosies right now.
When that motherfucker went into the second chorus, I was like, oh no.
You're like, wait, I actually am gonna cry.
I was like, dude, this is, bro. I was so impressed. And Lionel, like speaking about mics being on, no background vocals. Just Lionel going off, bro. But the guy sounds incredible.
Were the other songs recognizable, or
the third song was "Easy Like Sunday Morning"?
Oh, okay.
And it was just like
yeah, but
beautiful.
I would have really liked to see All Night Long.
Dude, honestly, I wish I had a ticket for the entire show. I would have been the youngest person inside the entire arena. I would have been the youngest person inside the entire arena, but I wish I had stayed. It was, bro.
You were really that? You were the youngest for sure. It wasn't like yesterday.
I mean, maybe the people who worked there.
A couple of like, like us age people.
I only saw one other person like sitting in the arena that looked like they could be my age, maybe younger.
And you didn't think to go up to them
and be like, "What? What's up? Yo, you use TikTok? Like, what the fuck would I have like?"
No, you go up to them and just be like, "Well, it's just us now."
What are you doing here? yeah, that's what I.
You know what I'm doing here? Like you're like holding a fucking camera.
Dude, no, it was like it was really. Dude, the production was just unbelievable. Like the lights and the LED and the band, like, and he was funny as shit. Like when he was talking, he was like, "Oh, we got this drummer from, I can't remember, but he's like legendary. I can't believe he's here to see me. He did a couple years ago what I've been thinking about doing for years, which is retiring. But I'm gonna I'm just gonna be up here with my sweaty ass singing all these songs. Like he was just funny as shit.
Don't knock the light show, bro. That's it. You have to become his son-in-law. You have to track down Nicole Richie and.
I think I got some banger photos. Honestly,
I'm. You're in the pit.
It was front of house, but the stage like reached out and he came out in front of the stage. I had like watched a YouTube video before, so I already knew.
Yeah, and you're Mr. Stool, so like you're kind of always at.
No, dude, the stool. If you're shooting front of house, any photographers out there, life changing.
Yeah, but there's only one.
What do you mean?
Like there's only one stool.
I only need one. What do I need?
I'm just saying, you don't want to blow up the stool spot too much.
No. Other photographers have stools. What the fuck? They're smaller than mine, though.
You're like, no.
Unless they have step ladders.
You're just like written in it or something. It's like, no, on property of lands.
No, yeah. Yeah, man. No, it was. I left there. I left there feeling like I don't even know, dude. Like
empowered.
Blown away.
You had a couple. Oh my god!
Swear to God, I haven't been blown away like that.
I would have never expected you
in a long time.
Richie.
In a long fucking time. It was, dude. Yeah, I was like, dude, I can't believe I have to pod after this. Like, what? I could be watching Lionel. What the fuck am I doing podding?
But it's okay because you almost cried on the pod talking about him. So I think that was. I've
almost cried twice today because of some grown ass man I don't even know. Hello?
Oh yeah. He almost got you the first time. You're like, oh my god, look at the impact. He has these people in his hands.
Off rip.
He's just.
You know what it is to come out and have the entire crowd singing word for word of a song you dropped like 40 years.
To that and submitting to that, because I would have definitely been like.
Lionel. He's so old.
I was like, I'm not feeling the Lionel tonight.
Nah. That was wow.
Well, now we know. When he comes to Hard Rock Holly in a couple of years, we'll go. And we'll go front row and we'll both be wearing our hats with our bitches on our shoulder. We don't have our arms around her. She's just touching our shoulders. 2 hoes each.
Hello? Is it me you're
and we're going to pull
for?
the Judge Booty and fucking...
Yeah. No, it was... Wow. Yeah, that was...
But a lot of legends memorable. You've seen in the last week.
Yeah.
There's still one more.
They don't matter. No, I'm kidding. No, okay. Yeah, I saw 50 Cent on Sunday. Another front of house shoot. So whatever the photos are, what they are. But dude, 50. If Lionel didn't happen today, I would have been so hyped about 50. You're gonna come and nut
about 50.
I'm still here to nut about 50. Okay. I'm going back for round 2.
But you're not gonna cry for 50.
No. I didn't cry. It was more like, damn, I'm here. It was like, yeah. But Lana was like, yeah. Dude.
And I cried out of my dick yesterday at Leon. But so
yeah. No, I was crying, pissing, farting.
I cried laughing yesterday more than anything.
Yeah. Dude, 50 was crazy, dog. So he had I was able to see his set list. It's like broken up into like 4 acts, right?
Damn.
And that's like where he does his wardrobe changes. I mean, dude, more outfits than Beyonce. Like,
that's
straight
so
up.
funny that 50 has to do something like that to really like make it work.
No, dog, I'm telling you, that's a dude who like truly cares about what the fuck he's putting out there in terms of like what he's giving the audience. Like, production was.
He came out of an exploding box to start.
Yeah, it like he comes out of a box, right? And
with like pyrotechnics around it or something.
It was
right?
fucking wild. Like fireworks go off, the box opens, and then he's there just like rapping.
I'm only a little disappointed he wasn't upside down like at the Super Bowl.
Yeah. No, the box was cool. We could have shoot that, which is like lame, but whatever. I mean, dude, the show had like fire, like crazy fire though, like not regular fire, like a lot of fire.
Yeah, that shit did look crazy when you showed me the videos.
Dude, he like confetti, cryo, like it, like anything that has ever been put on in a show was there at 50. It was fucking. It was, dude. Look at this.
Oh my god, it's like. It's the white confetti. It's like if Elro was just like white only, and he's dressed in all white.
It's like if we just won the fucking chip. It was fucking dude. And wait, let me see. Yeah. Oh wait, is this? Oh no, this was so insane. Sky no more. Have mercy on many men. I mean, dude, the catalog is honestly pretty fucking insane.
But wait, you were able to stay?
Yeah, I was able to stay
so
and
watch the whole thing.
I watched the whole thing.
Damn.
Yeah, it was like honestly one of the best in terms of just like solo concerts done by one artist, not festival. It's one of the best performances I've seen.
Damn.
Probably since Trav. In terms of just like
Trav at Astroworld, like just overall, just like
everything. Just like I mean, he didn't have anything where he came into the fucking crowd.
Yeah.
But like, just you could just tell,
especially considering the staging and like what he did. It sounds like he's at like an arena. The
synergy because he has like two hype men with him.
Over weekend too.
I'm talking about rap.
Okay.
Yeah,
just rap.
50 Cent's not gonna sing like fucking Abel.
Oh, I'm not. I just meant an overall showmanship and stuff like that. Nah, it's not gonna be.
I mean, it's a tier below. So like, duh. The fuck are we doing?
Like a way to minimize.
Well, what about Michael Jackson?
You know he loves it.
No, but like, dude, I was just so hyped to be there, and it's like getting to see it like 20 years. Dude, I was like, 50 Cent, no lie, was the first rapper that really got me into hip hop. Like, I liked Pac.
That was that era,
but like,
though,
Pac was dead. There was no living guy that like really got me in.
No, the fucking
Fifth got me
in the club.
Bro, that whole album, I listened to it on the way over to 50. I was like, you strap like
that
3
album
songs.
Back then was like, dude, when it dropped, that thing was. I remember I even had like I love that album so much that I had Massacre after, which wasn't as good.
It wasn't as good,
but it was still solid, and it had I think Candy Shop on it amongst others, and I definitely banged it on a CD player. I know for a fact I'd be banging Massacre more
for sure
because Get Rich or Die Trying. No, Get Rich or Die Trying got banged. Duh, you know. But Massacre, I remember buying, like going to the store and buying and shit. Those days were the best.
Sure. No, I think, dude, you take off like 3 songs off Get to Richard, every single song, fire.
Absolute banger, yeah.
Perfect album.
It's kind of like reminiscent of Carter 3.
Yeah, and dude, when
it's
he
a little
like
bit earlier, 4 years earlier. Or something
my
like
favorite, like. It's so funny because I think my favorite songs were the ones that weren't even on Get Rich or Die Trying. They're like the ones he performed. He performed the Pop Smoke one, which was sick.
Oh,
and he didn't go like, meet the woo. He was like, meet the woo. 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 It was like sick. And then you just hear like Pop in the back like, woo.
Nah, that's dope.
Like his renditions of the songs were sick. And that dude, I can't remember what song it was, but it might have been Candy Shop, but he would go like this. He would like flick his fucking arm, and the crowd would just like fucking yell it back, and he'd say like a word or two and hit the flick, and bro, sick. But I'm the Man was crazy, and dude, AO Technology.
Oh my god,
bro, when that song, dude, Technology, I did not miss a beat. I like
that was a classic.
I don't know why that song got me so hyped, but like
nah, it's because sometimes that.
Oh yeah,
that one just hits the nostalgia in a different.
And then look at the stage, bro. Oh, yeah. And I told you yesterday, but these towers were like down when he first came out. So those motherfuckers are just like waiting behind a screen. Stop, get it. Dude, no. Didn't miss a word. Didn't miss a fucking word. Walked over the entire stage like he was killing it. And you want it, she wanted like a nympho. Dude, and then the dancers.
That he really grew like that.
Dude, yeah, there was.
To like this fucking absolute mogul.
I know, he's so sick. And like one of the breaks was so weird because like he had Jeremiah fill in for one of the breaks. But like the first break, it was just a dancer. And she was just like dancing like I don't even know what the fuck you would call it to like shit that wasn't even rap. It was like
some
I don't even know. Like it was so odd. It almost seemed out of place at first, but then you're like, oh no, this is gas. And then she like finishes everything, and 50 comes back out, and they're like, oh shit, let's get it.
But wearing something else, he's like, oh no,
different fit.
I'm in the all G now.
Yeah, no, it was, dude. Honestly, like I was so hyped I got to see 50, bro. Yeah,
oh, that's dope.
Yeah, man, and fucking at one point like dollar bills just came flying out of nowhere. I left with like $2. Like I made money off the 50 show. You know,
it's
crazy.
A little gallon of gas.
Yeah, no, just super fucking fun, man. Yeah, that's like it's recent fire. I've gone to 3 concerts this week. Like that's I mean, I've seen 2.
Not even this.
But like those 3 songs of Lionel were just like.
And you saw 3 of. You also did 3 of Earth and Wind too, or
yeah.
Was it Earth and Fire?
Earth and Wind and Fire. Yeah, they were the opener for Lionel. Yeah. No, I mean, dude, super cool, man. Super cool. I'm so exhausted, but this week has been cool.
I'm sure. And then you might have 4.
Have 4.
Actually, in a calendar, that's like in a week because Sunday.
I might have 4. I haven't received an email. I might follow. If I don't get an email tomorrow, I'm gonna follow up and see what happens because they reached out to me like it was in. I'm sure it's a mass email. It's not like they were like, "Hey, Lance," like
but they still reached out.
They had my info and they were like, "Yo, come shoot Karol G." So hopefully I can shoot it.
You haven't shot her before, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you have?
I shot her at the arena.
Oh, okay, yeah. But
and it's pit. So
but that's sick pit at the
stadium, man. Yeah, that's what I did for the weekend and Red Hot Chili Peppers. But I'd love to shoot Karol tomorrow. That'd be so sick, man. Especially because he has this dope ass fit with like the glitter, not the glitter, but the sparkles. If I throw a star filter on that, you know.
Well, good luck, man.
I hope. Yeah, that'd be sick.
If you do attack that shit like Sugar Sean, baby.
Yeah, dude. I was so fucking hyped.
Let's go.
So hyped, bro. The card itself was like, it was alright. You know, the Whaley fight was crazy, but she just completely dominated to the point where it was boring, and I was like, this fight should be over.
Yeah.
Like she landed like 270 strikes, and the other chick landed like 20. It was domination. It was
wake up.
It was domination.
That's fucking brutal.
Yeah. So Whaley defended her belt, which was cool. But yeah, I mean, Sugar stole the night, bro. Like in Boston. It was
always supposed to be his night. That's the thing. Like.
Yeah, dude. Bro, that first round, he looked great. He was moving well, and the thing about Sean, that like he's shown before, but I don't think he showed it at like this level. Was like, guess how like shifty he was, and just like agile as fuck, man. Like never standing still, just like always. Even if he's like in the same spot, he's giving you like these different looks. Where it's like, come and get me. You know?
Nah, bro, he's fuck.
And dude, he did something where like it looked like an AI move, and then he hit like into a euro or something. Dude, once he did that, I was like, this motherfucker's in a different bag. Yeah. And then
and Sterling was always just.
Sterling's
kind of scraping by a little bit. I mean, he's definitely impressive.
Nah, he's just one dimensional. He's. Like, if he gets you on the ground, he's winning.
He's hyper gas.
It's like Khabib, you know? If he gets you on the ground, it's done, you know? So you gotta not let that happen.
But damn, bro, what a quick, like, when we were first starting this podcast, Sugar Sean was, like, unranked.
Yeah.
That ass. Like, literally, like.
Yeah, I mean, he had a suspension for, like, a year or two. And I had heard about him. Yeah. I had heard about him, but I had never seen him fight.
And then from the first time seeing that dude fight, I feel like
they were already hyping him out.
Fight of his entire career so far was where he got hurt.
Cheeto? No, it was Cheeto, which is the one he got hurt, and the one against Marlon, which was an eye poke. And it did a no contest.
Yeah, that was a boring ass fucking fight. I was
super
over
whack
watching that shit.
Yeah, but dude,
it was at the casino and we had the actual tickets and shit. That shit is
that's cool. Fun. That's cool. Yeah, it got to a point where he got Sterling chasing him, and that's where Sterling made the mistake, and he just got fucking caught with like a crazy right hook, and it didn't even land on the chin or the temple. It landed like on the cheek. And he still ate it. And dude, the slow mo of Sterling,
out of him after.
Like where Sterling like looks and he's like, oh shit, and he's like trying to like, I forgot the term, but like fade with the punch,
kinda. Oh yeah,
roll with it. He's trying to like roll with the punch, because could not. And
trying. Good luck,
dude. They put the play by play with Connor. Like almost the exact same, except Connor just gets him clean as fuck, and then hits the hammer and it's done. But yeah, the UFC is like super behind Sugar, which is dope to see. They put his fight up on YouTube.
Wow.
Right after.
Yeah,
that
like,
never happens.
Getting every single inch of fucking
and
content and this and that from him. I mean, he's obviously like he's been primed for this all along, like to be like a star for them.
Yeah. And no, he went to, I think his name is Tim, his coach, and he's like, this kid's gonna make a lot of money. Dana went to Tim and said that.
I'm sure. And I'm sure that's not by any stretch of the measure, like an exaggeration.
And he says he wants to fight again in December, like before the year's up. You know, he wants to like do.
That sounds super reasonable.
He wants to do a card with Connor, which would just bring in.
And just get so many eyeballs for him too. I mean, he already has a bunch, but like if any like casuals or this or that,
he'd also get pay-per-view points for that. So I'm sure like he's probably like, dude, if I could get on a pay-per-view with Connor with the points,
boom, yeah. Sorry for the rest of his career, be making insane bread on every fucking card.
Yeah, I don't know what Sterling's gonna do, if he's gonna move up or not.
Yeah, definitely. We've seen all the speculation of that, but.
Yeah, his post-fight presser was fucking crazy, man. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen the clip of just like him talking about like his life and shit, and it was like, whoa. Yeah, it was like, no, it's fucking crazy. Yeah, people should definitely go watch that shit. I'm not gonna summarize it because it's like
4 to 6 months or whatever. Maybe relax a little bit. He had a championship.
Yeah, he's gonna take a break. I mean, dude, he was like injured and he didn't want to fight. Like he chose, like he was like, okay, fine. They're kind of like forcing my hand because the UFC doesn't really like fuck with Sterling like that, which is unfortunate. But I mean, he's not a knockout artist, so the highlights aren't really there, you know. And obviously, UFC is about the fucking bread. But yeah, I like Sterling. You know, he's just like, if you like the heel act is like the gimmick is whatever, but like he's kind of forced to play that role, and at least he doesn't go Kobe with it. Like, you know, you can still he's still like he's a likable guy. He's not Kobe's like, oh, fuck your wife and your father's in prison and all this shit,
some shit like that.
Yeah, but Sterling's real. Like, I don't know, if you see him talk like in a pod or the presser, you'll be like, oh, this is just like a real ass dude.
Yeah, you know? That's dope.
So good luck to both of them, honestly. So
hell yeah, but
I have to see what the fuck happens with those two.
And let's just hope that they don't end up being mugshots like our president of the United States.
Dude, I was so hyped for that mugshot.
But I've never
every
seen
single one. I was like,
you were chomping at the bit.
Every single one, I was like,
all look at this. I know
so
it was all you wanted from the second that you woke up yesterday. You're like, oh my god,
it's here.
It's Trump watch.
Today's here. You know, all the fucking all the variations are they're all fucking hilarious. Green Day made merch with it.
No way.
And they put like dimwit or moron on it.
I haven't seen anyone more excited than you when you got the real one. We confirmed the real one was the real one via his Twitter.
Oh, dude, that was so with the website link as well. Like that dude's just so
asking for donations, and
that dude's such a fucking clown.
Donald Trump mugshot. Could you imagine posting that yourself? In what world do you get a mugshot and post it yourself?
Yeah, well, I mean,
unless you're psychotic.
No, the mugshot has to be fire for you to do it. You know, like There's some mugshots, bro.
Like, what, you're getting
like,
famous off a mugshot type
or
shit.
you
at
turn
that
it into
point.
merch, you know? Just like, buy this shit, you know? Yeah, but I think Trump's trying to play into the whole, like, I'm like a political fucking activist now, you know? Like, I'm fighting for our freedom, and who gives a fuck?
Fucking wacky.
Yeah, that guy's a fucking cornball. Yeah, and he left like 15 minutes after the fucking
thing.
yeah, after he turned himself in. So
yeah, it's all a charade. But
whatever.
I mean, honestly, anyone on the same team as Rudy Giuliani is just someone I'm not gonna like, and that's coming from a very non-political standpoint. I just think he's the goofball. Imagine being
and also slimy.
Imagine almost pulling your dick out on Borat.
That's funny. Yeah. I'm gonna say it for the memes, the memes and the memories. You know, so
you're gonna look back in my day. The president was posting his own mug shots.
Yeah, you know, we had the first president with a mugshot.
And now it's popular.
Yeah,
There's 8, 9, 10.
Now all of them have mugshots. Guess who started it? Yeah, fucking. Like,
they're all scumbags and criminals.
Yeah, no, and the edits, bro, of like the mugshots, so fucking funny.
No, they're so quick, man. The internet is just fucking.
Yeah, it was a good Twitter day. Even though nothing really happened, it was a good Twitter day.
It was worth it for that alone.
It was
like everyone coming together to just
shit on one person.
Enjoy and poo-poo it.
Poo-poo it?
Yeah, just poo-poo on Trump. Everyone's kind of just shitting on him.
Yeah. Kind of like how fucking Dylan Dennis has been shitting on Logan.
He's still at it on X?
Well, they had the press conference
the other day, right?
The other day, and they were talking shit, going back and forth. I mean, it's so corny at this point. But it is entertaining to see how corny it is, you know? Like,
yeah.
Did you see what Tyson Fury's dad did?
No, but I do know it's Fury and KSI or the other fight.
Yeah. So, dude, they're just talking shit, being fucking cornballs, whatever. And, dude, Tyson Fury's dad stole the show. Stole the fucking show. I feel like
he kind of... Doesn't he... They have a reality show. I'm surprised you're not watching that.
Come on.
What do you mean? Meet the Furies? I'm sure you'd love that. You don't love the Furies?
No, I could not give a fuck.
Oh my god.
Are you being real right now, or are you just trolling me?
I don't know. I thought you'd be interested in watching that.
No, I'm not. So mind you, I say he sold the show, and fucking Logan came out with a cake of Dylan Dennis knocked out. That was like as big as this table. And then Dylan Dennis came out with the same hat that Logan was wearing in the Suicide Forest.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and then Logan also came out with like a poster of Dylan getting choked out by a security guard, and the security guard, he like flew out to be at the presser. And dude,
they're just going balls to the wall.
I mean, dude, they're just getting the promo out, getting it for social media. Yeah. I mean, dude, this fight isn't until like October, you know, which kind of sucks. But look at what fucking Tyson Fury's dad does.
Oh my god, he angrily flips multiple tables.
Look at the cake. Look at the cake. Dude, flips the tables.
Multiple tables without being understandable at all. Not a single word.
I'm a machine!
That's
the only part. And then he said something like,
mumbling.
I'm the father of the king of the world! Yeah.
Oh, great, you're nuts.
Yeah. And then, dude, it's so funny seeing, what's the fucking boxer's name? What's his fucking name? Tommy. Tommy's just there sitting like kind of struggling.
Perfect. I don't even
it's literally like
he's like, look at my dad's doing all the promo for me.
Yeah, it's literally Lonzo and LeVar, but in boxing. It's so like
that's actually psycho funny. Shit. Flipping tables.
Yeah, and like their table too. Like KSI's table got flipped, and KSI stood up, and then Logan like grabbed the cake, but like the head of Dylan Dennis and like threw it at Dylan. Like it's just a shit show.
It's literally
so funny.
It's YouTube drama.
Yeah. No, for sure. I mean, not gonna lie, the way KSI talks, I want to see Tommy knock him the fuck out. Like he just talks like with this like delusion. It's not even confidence. It's honestly like delusion.
With delusion.
Yeah, and he's talking shit like, I'm the only one that can see John Cena. Yeah, I guess he had like wrote that in his fucking notes before because he said it more than once.
This is the
so it wasn't off the cuff.
This is the the FIFA Ultimate Team legend. I'm telling you, bro. I literally found that dude on a grainy ass camera.
I mean that's
150 packs. I'm talking like before he was even like huge.
Yeah, that's how he came up because doing FIFA.
And screaming his fucking cock off. And coming up with all kinds of goofy ass shit.
No, I'm impressed with like how his career has unfolded for sure. Because hearing him talk, it's like, dude,
oh no, of course, but I mean, come on, for who he is.
He's like, I'm different. Like,
of course, he's the cringe lord. He always was. That's what made him so fun to watch on Ultimate Team. I was always like, this guy can't be serious. I swear to God.
That's so funny. That's exactly how I felt watching. I was like, dude, you haven't fought like
and with
anyone.
His music and shit, like that's the thing. Like, there's just no aspect of his, but the fact that he's stuck as an entertainer and been like this fucking money grabber this whole time and shit.
Yeah.
Fuck it, man. More power to him.
I don't know what the fuck is going on with it's crazy. And Mike Perry's gonna be the backup fighter for Dylan Danis.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Which like either way, it'll be sick.
It's a good fight. Yeah.
I mean,
I don't
granted,
really give a fuck about Logan though. That's the problem. I'm not like
I don't, but if it's
excited about like a Logan fight after the last few I've seen.
If it's Mike Perry, I think Mike Perry will fuck Logan.
Probably.
You know?
So
that's why it has to be Dylan. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know.
But anyway, so we got football season on the rise. We will be doing a short, or not short, but short window between this pod and next pod. So I think we could get into some NFL predictions and stuff next week. However, Trey Lance, aka
the fake Lance.
How is Trey, like Dwayne Wade's number, and Lance together a bust? I couldn't believe it. Trey Lance. No, I mean literally.
That's tough.
A
bust.
What makes him such a bust is the fact that the Niners literally traded 3 first-round picks for him to the Dolphins to move up to pick 3. And not only that, it's not like, there was 3.
I saw that graphic. Sorry to interrupt, but the graphic of like one side is just Trey Lance and the other side is like Jalen Waddle, Tyreek Hill.
Because that was literally what it was. And then the third round pick or whatever that netted,
it was a linebacker.
I think it might have netted.
I think a good piece, right?
All right, it might have been the third round pick linebacker that we got last year.
I think that was what it was. I just can't
Nothing
remember
crazy.
the name.
Channing Tindall, I think.
Maybe
either that or it could have been part of the trade for Bradley Chubb. That's possible.
Chubb.
So
I think it's Chubb. Yeah, it is Chubb.
Granted, we did pay Tyreek and Chubb upon grabbing them, so like. You know, because when you're giving up money and stuff on a guy, it's kind of a little bit skewed to say it like that. But we absolutely took 2 of those picks, traded up, and grabbed Waddle, which everyone was like super considering controversial at the time. Obviously not anymore. Waddle's a fucking beast. And then the real part that was absolutely insane, and even back then I didn't understand, was the fact that Justin Fields was available. Justin Fields. And honestly, the Jets took Zach Wilson over Fields too. And even then, Mac Jones, and don't get me wrong, I don't think Mac Jones is great or anything, but I'm pretty sure he'd be still in the Niners if they took him instead of Trey Lance. You know what I mean? Like,
that's wild.
So, just because the reason I say that is because a lot of the Niners people back then were like, it was apparently Trey Lance versus Mac, which I never did. I was always Team Fields because the dude was a fucking beast at Ohio State. He's a huge athlete, you know? Mm-hmm. But it'll be interesting to see. I mean, now Trey Lance goes over to the Cowgirls. Behind Dak, not exactly. I mean, granted, Dak's been hurt a bunch, so maybe
that's kind of like a cuff. Yeah,
but it's kind of like, just going to another situation where he's not even close to starting, like long term, you know. So
for sure,
we'll see.
Yeah, man, I'm hyped for football too. But when is the official like?
Well, college football starts today. If you're counting midnight.
Fuck?
The preseason, obviously, for the NFL is finishing up tomorrow and Sunday. And then the first game, September 7th.
Yeah,
not this Thursday, next.
Lions and Chiefs.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
that's cool.
Lions get to see the Greek god that is Amon-Ra St. Brown. The definitely the most historic player in that football game. Nah, of course not. Patrick Mahomes, baby, which I finally finished up quarterback the series. I've always loved Mahomes, so it's kind of easy to like him.
What about his wife?
But honestly, his wife was not cringe in the show, but it's the show.
That's kind of what I heard. Like she's tolerable in the show.
Yeah, she could be like. Don't get me wrong. Like if you see some of the I don't think there was even one out of context clip though from there that would have been like Twitter worthy even. I feel like everything is like other people videotaping her or some shit.
Yeah,
and like,
but
what I did notice is that his brother was like literally in the episode like 6 times without saying a word. He was literally just there, like.
I'm sure they probably cut out any parts of him talking.
Literally, like he looked like he was just there for the ride. Like this is the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life, bro.
I mean,
and Mahomes like mentions like his family and everything, and you'll never hear him be like, "Oh, my brother." Like you'll never hear him say that. Usually, "Oh, my parents."
Dude, my brother's the sickest TikToker, bro. Like, what is he gonna fucking say while fucking Jackson? Like,
I just can't believe that. I understand that, but like put yourself in his shoes. What?
Have you seen my brother pulled the baby in a club on camera? Have you, dude? He's so just like he's the coolest dude ever.
Oh no,
he's
trust
sick.
Me, I understand, but it's just wow.
Cause he sucks. Like, I disown Jackson Mahomes. That guy is a fucking.
But he's still around. It's like this weird feeling.
Kind of has to, you know. He's like, oh, this is family. Like,
I guess he's like he's like Hunter Biden.
No, Hunter Biden's actually like
amazing family, and then it's like this just off the rails crack.
Hunter's the coolest person ever.
Okay, never mind. So Hunter is Mahomes, and then Joe is Jackson. Got it. That's the family dynamic. It's Hunter's the star.
I feel like Joe's even better than Jackson. Man.
Yeah, how could you not be? He just, at least he is quiet.
Yeah. Oh, Joe's just forgetful. You know?
He's forgetful, but he loves the bag. He's always hitting the bag.
Yeah.
Joe.
Yeah, he is for sure.
As they found.
No, but wasn't there? I saw this like a tweet on Twitter where his wife didn't know his favorite meal, and she said something like chicken, like fried chicken, and like
some shit like that. That was
she got it wrong twice, and they were both like stereotypical black meals.
Bro, she's there raising his 2 kids. Like, how can who even cares at that point?
Yeah, you can tell, but
like there was
you should know his favorite meal, and even if you get it wrong, just be like arroz con pollo, you know? Like, why was it just like so on the nose, like fried chicken? Like
I think he probably grew up with fried chicken. I don't think there's any big deal there.
It seems the way it was posed seemed like, oh, she doesn't know shit.
Bro,
she's just like this white chick.
Dude, Jesus Christ.
Free Britney? Is that her name?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, who the fuck? What are we talking about?
Free Britney, bro. Jeez, everyone hates on her. She's just a mom who's trying to. It's not her fault that Mahomes wifed her up. You like that angle? It's like the least angly angle ever.
All right. Well,
it's not her fault.
No, yeah, get your shit off. I guess, you know. Anything else you want to say about Britney?
She's tolerable, man. She seemed tolerable. But
that's not a compliment.
I think it is. In her scenario, it is. The way that people
giving her
talk about her, you know?
Yeah.
It's not like she's calling Cowherd or anything. Speaking of calling Cowherd.
What happened with Colin?
No, just the new talk shows.
Oh. Yeah.
Well, he's just an idiot. If you're asking what happened with Colin, recently he said that Dwayne Haskins was one of the quarterbacks who won't win a championship. And that dude's literally dead. Like,
I saw that, yeah.
How disconnected do you have to be from the sport, bro? That's what bothers me so much about fucking that's literally I can't watch him because you'll see something every once in a while from him that just completely makes no sense. Just like how he was talking about Bam in the fucking Jimmy trade talks way back when. It's like you don't actually watch the sport. Like we know that.
No. It's one of those where it's like, dude, you actually don't know ball.
At all. Like you know the names that you're supposed to know and the old heads, and I'm sure he can make a good take about Aaron Rodgers with some fucking thing he knows about him or whatever, but deep down the guy just doesn't know shit.
It's also like what even like made him bring up Dwayne
That's
Haskins.
What I mean, bro. Like how
even if you didn't know he was like he passed away,
or something?
he hasn't like been playing for a while, like before he passed. So it's like,
what, he victory? Yeah, like he just victory lapped the dead dude, and the dude was actually dead from foul play. Like I don't know if you saw the whole like report that apparently he got like jumped and fucking drugged or something.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's fucking scary, bro.
I did see that. I saw that recently, actually.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Dwayne Haskins, man. That sucks. You know.
Seriously.
That's really unfortunate.
But
also
anyway,
R.I.P. Bray Wyatt.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I guess paying respects, you know.
Fucking sad, man.
Yeah.
Young guy. A lot of these wrestlers, though. I mean, as someone who's been into it, or well, not anymore, but was into it very much as a kid. A lot of former wrestlers die. There's a
lot of complications, and that's not like people don't see it as a sport, but like you have to be athletic as fuck.
What you're doing to your body is just something completely different. And with the fucking like steroid use and this and that,
and people get injured. You don't get injured from doing some
fucking acting job.
Yeah, exactly. You don't get injured from doing a play.
Yeah,
something has to go tremendously wrong for you to get injured.
Yeah,
so,
so really it's horrible. But we will have the absolute GOAT duo of Stephen A. Smith and Shannon Sharp. Wow.
Yeah. I can't wait to see that first episode.
That just seems.
I'm not gonna watch the first episode, but the clips, I'm sure, will be hilarious.
Well, yeah, exactly. Like that's the beauty of that is that we don't have to reach out for that content. If it's explosive, it's gonna come to us.
Yeah. I want to see Stephen A. say something crazy where Shannon just like goes off on him. You know?
I need to see what his new skip's gonna be.
Yeah. Because like Stephen A. has been. Did you see the shit he said about Lonzo? Where he's like, "Oh, I've been told by Lonzo's doctors that like he's unable to sit in a chair."
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, and Lonzo like filmed the video. He's like, "Look at this," and he's doing the one-legged shit on the knee.
Yeah, he went a little hard on it, but Lonzo, his career is in jeopardy, so it's not exactly.
It looked a little scary, and suspect.
There were reports that Wes Welker couldn't walk downstairs or something, and the dude's one of the Dolphins wide receiver coaches. He looks completely fine.
I'm pretty sure that's also applicable to Calvin Johnson. You know.
Like, yeah. It's just how it is.
Any of those motherfuckers. Yeah.
Took a lot of hits and
the sacrifice you gotta put on your body. Like I don't remember the player's name, but like some dude gets like retired at 28.
Oh yeah, Corey Davis.
Yes, he played like 6 years in the NFL. Got paid like $60 million, and he's like, I'm out.
Yeah, I mean, dude, he was an absolute overdrafted pick when he got drafted. I didn't even think he went to I think he might have been like double D1 AA or I don't know, something like that. It wasn't D1 AA, but I think it was like he went to some random school and was basically didn't face a single like tough team ever. And he went top 5, and they were like comparing him to Antonio Brown and shit. It was that whole era where it was like,
that's wild.
This was like in the transition period from what we're looking for in the receiver is Calvin Johnson to Antonio Brown. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I think that might have bit the Titans in the ass a little bit, but he never showed it over there. But hey, he still got it. He was good enough to get that fucking second contract. Receivers get contracts in the NFL, unlike running backs. Mm-hmm. As you see by Jonathan Taylor is fucking now possibly getting traded, hopefully to the Dolphins.
I think
I'd love to have Jonathan
if
Taylor.
You're successful in the pros, it's based off whether or not you get a second contract.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're not going to be a Hall of Famer, obviously.
Like anyone, yeah. I mean, that's why running backs, it's hard because, like, you have to be a lot. Like, you need to be a monster to get that second fucking contract. Yeah, and then even then, that's why it's like people like Melvin Gordon and Le'Veon Bell with these holdouts on franchise tag deals where they're making $12.5 to $14 million in one season, holding out and then getting fucking $6 or $7 million in the next offseason, or like 3 for 28 or something like that. It's like, dude, you just take the fucking money, man.
Yeah, man.
Unfortunately, it does suck that you're having to play with the fear of one injury could end your career, but shit, brother, 15 mil is 15 mil.
So crazy.
That fear ain't gonna go away. It's the running back position.
Yeah, sadly. and also teams just aren't paying that type of money for running backs anymore.
Yeah,
you know?
Because everyone's a committee. There's multiple fucking 3rd, 4th, 5th round draft picks who end up becoming solid running backs. You know, like Kamara. That was one of the most. His rookie contract is probably one of the most valuable contracts in sports for years, because you got Kamara in the 3rd round, or 3rd or 4th, whatever it was late 3rd or some shit, and boom, you have him under contract on a fucking cheap deal for 4 years. That's it. You're just chilling. You're chilling.
Yeah, and in 4 years, a running back could go from like the
exactly.
shit
So
to
you can really see
garbage.
that whole like McCaffrey. He got a bit of a bag. I mean, he's still young enough, and whatever that he's not gonna fall off tomorrow. Obviously, Derrick Henry got a second bag.
Yeah.
So good for them.
Yeah,
but
all those shit ass players for sure.
But I guess let's save our predictions for Super Bowl and teams we have coming out for next week. But for now, just to finish up this pod, any shows and movies, all I've been on is the football docs. So
that's funny.
Don't really have much to add except that I'll finish the Gators one tonight, probably. And that it's been pretty lit, not gonna lie. I mean, it's a nostalgic era, you know.
Yeah.
Early 2000s, Tebow.
Yeah.
He's giving me gay vibes, but we'll skate over that. He's absolutely giving me gay vibes.
That's fucking hilarious. He's not gay. He's just Christian.
Yeah. I don't want to say the same thing because I know a lot of Christians that don't speak the way he does. But
why?
Just watch it. You just watch it and you'll know what I'm talking about. Just the way he talks about certain things.
Was it zesty?
It's a little like... It's just a little girly. It's okay. It's fine. Maybe
a little flamboyant?
Like a Nate Robinson voice, I guess. You know? I don't want to like overkill it.
I'm trying to think about Nate's voice. I don't remember it. Dude, I saw Talk to Me.
How'd you like it?
Bro, fire.
Really?
Actually, really fucking good.
Definitely gonna have to watch it then.
One of the better scary movies I've seen in the past couple of years, and definitely one of the better movies because period like from this year.
Damn.
Fucking dude, that shit was fucking low-key pretty crazy, and for it to be on like a budget of 3.5 million by two Australian YouTubers and make I think they just grossed 50 mil, worldwide, and being picked up by A24, bro.
That's sweet.
The concept is pretty interesting, and then it just as soon as the idea behind the movie is introduced, it just goes, and it's fucking the first scene's already crazy. It's almost like a fucking Scream movie, and there's
the structure of it.
Yeah. There's 10 minutes of just let's introduce these characters, set up the shit, and then boom, it goes. Bro, dude, I was sitting in the theater, and there was a person a couple seats across. I think it was a chick, and then once that first scene happened, they went from just laying back chilling to doing the XUC, holding their legs, sitting with their knees on up here to their chest, like LeBron at the fucking Drake concert. Just seat up front like this throughout the whole movie, and just kick back and this dude. People were into it, and, bro. There's a scene that's fucking crazy where you could hear the whole theater just be it was fucking intense. That movie's fire, bro.
It's even OG when Conjuring first dropped vibes or something like that.
Dude, did you see they're making another one?
Oh, really?
Oh, wait. Is it Conjuring? No. Wait, is it? Is Conjuring the one with the girl? No, that's
Well, they also have Conjuring is connected with the Annabelle and all that.
The demon, right? I think there's
or what, Exorcist?
Yeah. There's another Exorcist movie coming out.
Oh,
have you seen the trailer for that?
No.
It's fucking insane.
Damn, it's been wild.
The trailer made
me up as a kid. That
bro,
shit
no.
Fuck me up as a kid.
The trailer made me
a little bit actually unsettled.
Yeah. Because if it's a fucking horror movie, they're gonna show similar genres.
Yeah. Oh,
they show Saw and didn't give a fuck about that one. But yeah, they showed. Oh, The Nun looked creepy too. Oh, The Nun actually looked fucking creepy, bro.
The Nun.
Yeah, I said Saw X.
The Nun, yeah.
The Exorcist, Believer.
Oh,
that's what it's called.
Yeah, because it's been a while.
October
since they've done another
13th,
Exorcist.
and there's two, possessed characters, and it's bro.
Oh my god, and they work together or something?
Type shit. It's fucking. The trailer looked nuts. I normally try to not watch trailers, but it hooked me in, and I couldn't look away from it. I was oh shit, this is yeah. I think you might need to go with that with me to that movie because I don't know if I can do it alone.
I just need something.
I need a buddy.
I would not go alone to Exorcism.
that movie looks.
I think we're in the whole group. There needs to be some.
Yeah,
some
we
buffer.
gotta come squatted.
I need 8 to 12 heads.
We gotta be rolling
me.
deep.
But
yeah,
no, that's interesting.
Yeah, Talk to Me wasn't like scary like that. Well, dude, there was a couple scenes where you're like, what the fuck? And then the ending of the movie was sick. Great ending.
That's dope.
Honestly, a must-watch movie from this year for sure.
I'll have to put it on the board.
And then shows I haven't been really watching. So I guess I'm still watching Solar Opposites. I'm almost done with that.
Nice. Yeah, I watched the last episode of Winning Time.
I keep forgetting about Winning Time, man. Fuck.
It's definitely in that annoying period where I mean, you know, like at the end of the day, the history
are they still
is
doing
what
Magic
it is.
Johnson and shit?
Yeah, of course.
Okay,
It's the same squad, but it's like
Yeah.
moving towards like the end of the Paul Westhead era. Obviously, beginning of the Pat Riley era. It's not there yet, but it's gonna come soon. Type shit. So that's why the last episode is.
I thought Rouse took over the team last season at the end.
I mean, nah, he was like coaching. He's still the assistant.
Oh,
Paul Westhead, dude, that guy, that guy seemed like such a goober. That was the one who used to be a teacher or something, and then he ends up like just getting thrusted into the role because the other guy got injured or whatever.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
And so.
Yeah, Paul's played by the guy from Forgetting Sarah Marshall, right? The tall dude.
Yeah, Jason Segel.
Yeah, How I Met Your Mother.
I'm just like, damn, he's hateable.
He's hateable. I mean, that means he's good. You know?
Oh no, he's perfect for it. But
yeah.
And the Riles character, you got some bite right now, bro. I'm telling you, you gotta watch it for that alone. Like obviously the shows, it's just a fun era piece. You know?
It's an interesting concept for sure. You know, I definitely
especially
like
with the writer strike and everything. A lot of shows are gonna get it canceled and stuff. So.
Push back. Did you see Dune?
Yeah, Dune got moved to March 2024.
Yeah.
That is what it is.
Yeah, I think somebody was like saying.
I could always wait a few more months for Dune. It's no big deal.
Yeah, somebody was saying that they should push back Wonka to that same month and have it be called Charlemagne.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and have it just be a month of like Timothy Chalamet.
Dude, Wonka's gonna be fucking terrible.
Yeah, I'm not impressed by the.
Apparently, he got the job before he didn't even audition for it. They were just like, oh, we like him for it. And like you watch the trailer,
at least have him like read, right?
He just didn't. I just don't like.
There's no magic.
That character to life, like yeah.
There's no magic behind it. I mean, the first dude, Gene Wilder.
Yeah, Gene Wilder, and then of course
and Johnny. You know, they
would have honestly been better off instead of going with the hot Charlemagne. They could have called me up and just been like, "Yo, please, like I'm gonna need you to like." Really, for like a year, like just study all the Wonka, and I would have came in there and really shocked them. They would have been like, "Damn, this guy's serious."
I think they just picked the wrong youngin. I feel like if you're gonna pick the young guys, I feel like Holland would have been better for the role than Timothy. Like I don't know. I feel like Holland would have been better.
Yeah, maybe.
Obviously, there's other actors.
I think it's a coin flip for them because Holland's just a guy, kind of too. I mean, he's definitely a great actor, but
he's just a guy.
It's okay.
He's one of the guys.
It's you know? Fuck Wonka. They obviously didn't care about the product if they just gave him the role. So it's gonna make a ton of Christmas movie money. And you know what? Maybe I'll go watch it at Christmas and not even pay attention to it and just have that ambiance of it's Christmas.
I guess snooze, dude. You know you gotta watch that Christmas movie that came out last year. The Santa. What is it called? Fuck. Let me see if I can find it. It's just the Santa where he kicks a bunch of ass, you know?
Oh, true, yeah.
You should watch that one instead because that one's like...
Yeah. No, I'll definitely... Yeah, exactly. I don't really care. It's almost Hubie Halloween season, though.
Oh, my God. Hubie Halloween.
Mr. Lambert?
That's fucking funny. Yeah, that's one I might actually watch this year. If I remember.
Hubie?
No, Hubie. Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude, I'll remind you.
Yeah, Hubie.
I'll absolutely remind you.
That's so funny. Violent Night. That's what it's called.
Oh, Violent Night? Like Silent Night?
Yeah, Violent Night. I'm telling you, it's a fun watch.
Who's in it? Not that I care that much, but who's like the main guy?
What was he in that I saw? I mean, he's good. The dude's legit. The cast: David Harbour.
Oh, David Harbour.
And you got John fucking
Leguizamo.
Yeah. There's a couple guys, you know.
It's a solid little cast.
Not bad. It's not bad. The cast is cool, but the movie is just like a fun watch.
Yeah.
And it's different because it's not a typical like Christmas movie.
Nah, I'll check it out for sure. We need something like that in our lives.
Yeah. I think that's it though, right?
Yeah, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, episode 176 in the book.
I'm fucking exhausted, dude.
It's time to get some rest, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
thought I was gonna suck this pod. I'm glad I didn't. At least I feel like I didn't, so that's good.
Because you almost cried on it. You were very passionate early on, and you're like, what was I going to do? Skate through this pod after the uplifting energy I just had, and even leaving empowered from Leon Bridges yesterday? No way.
Yeah. I mean, you saw the video. You saw the video. But yeah. Have a great week, guys. Follow, like, share,
comment,
all that
subscribe,
shit.
baby.
Comment and subscribe. Peace the fuck out, guys. Later.